friends, earlier this week I went over 100 K-pop fandom names and their special meanings. So many clever ones out there, but do you ever wish sometimes you could have named them something different? Today I wanted to have some fun and share my ideas on fandom names that I thought could have worked just as well. Let's all have a sense of humor here. I mean no disrespect. This is all in good fun. Feel free to share your own alternative fandom name ideas below, but before we get started, do me the huge favor of hitting those like and subscribe buttons for me. Follow me on my social media, Twitter and Instagram @DareToBe, and now let's get started with this fun video. Alright, starting out this list, we're going in alphabetical order. A-JAX, their fandom name is A-Light, but you know, if I had it my way, I would have gone with detergent. Ace's fandom is called Choice. Well, that's great now, but when you're number one, you always have your wild ones. And the Joker is that wild card. Because some of y'all fans can be wild, don't lie. Rookie girl group aespa's new fandom is called My. But I really want to rhyme it. Let's call it Vespa, because you know the fans will make sure that they get to their destination. In this pandemic, COVID-free! April's fandom is called Pineapple, which is kind of like a play on pineapple. I mean, that's cute and all, but you know, when you got April, May flowers, April, golden showers. That's right, go for the gold, baby. ASTRO's fandom is called Aroha. And while that's clever and all, I'm feeling retro. Let's call it Elroy. B.A.P's fandom is called Baby. But, you know, B.A.P stands for Best Absolute Perfect. So let's call it Fans Absolute Perfect. BAP. B1A4's fandom is Bana. But when you got that 1B and 4 A's, that 1B makes it Asian F. Now go to your room! With Beast in her now new name, Highlight, Beauty was their original fandom name and now Light is their new fandom name. But let's be real. Beauty blender and contour is so much more fitting in this day and time, guys. Like, we all about the gram and being YouTubers. Let's just get with the program. Block B's fandom is called BBC. And well, I'm just gonna be real, guys. I mean, you can't really, it's just too perfect. Well, with Big Bang, VIP is iconic and all, but let's just address the elephant in the room and go with the more obvious choice and call the fans Theory. Big Bang Theory and call it a day. Blackpink's fandom is called Blink. And I'm gonna be real, guys. When you're in the industry like I am, in graphic design, you simply apply the pinks and the blacks together and overlap them like so, and you come up with the most creative fandom name ever created. That is hex code 7C535C. You heard it here first. When they change the name, you'll be thanking me later. Boa's fandom is called Jumping Boa. And, well, I don't think that's as legendary as she is, so let's go something a little bit more fitting and call it Slytherin. That's right, she's about to slay all the houses. Y'all chose the wrong house. Move over, Hufflepuff. Boyfriend's fandom is called Best Friend. Well, that's cute and all, but we need way bigger protection. That's where birth control comes in. Well, the most famous fandom of all, ARMY, with BTS, I think what's more fitting is Teen Mom. Because they have all made us pregnant or given us serious pregnancy scares from the music videos. I don't know which one's the father. Oppa, give me child support! Chungha's fandom is Byeolharang, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was so disappointed because I was praying so hard for Chimichungas. CIX's fandom is called FIX, but CIX stands for Complete an X, and I think their fandom should be Devote an X. Dicks. CLC's fandom is called Cheshire, but when I look at CLC, I automatically think CYA. CRAVITY's fandom is called Levity, but I think what complements CRAVITY more is Hangry, because the two go hand in hand. Day 6's fandom is called My Day, but when I think of Day 6, that is actually Saturday. I'm disappointed that they had such a missed opportunity on that one. Daya's fandom is Aid, which is basically Daya spelled backwards, but let's be real, Daya looks more like Dia. El Dia de los Muertos! Mama, vuelve, por favor, donde está usted? With Dreamcatcher, their fandom is called Insomnia, but when I think of Dreamcatcher, I think of NyQuil, because the two just go better together. Rookie group ENHYPEN, their fandom name is called ENGENE, but I think of in parentheses, because both of them are missing the H. You get it? EXID's fandom is called Lego, because you're supposed to put the two together to say EXID Lego, but I think what's better is to go emergency. Emergency EXID. Before XOL became official, many XOL fans just called ourselves exotic, and well, I'm pretty partial to that. And while it took so many years to deliver FX's fandom MeU, I think what's more fitting is FUSM. Oh shit, there I go getting bitchy again. FTISLAND's fandom is Primadonna, but I'm just gonna be real with you guys. My partner has forever ruined FTISLAND's name. Now I can't unsee FTISLAND, and so now he recommended FTISING, and let's just call it like that. Now, with G-IDLE or IDLE or open parentheses G, close parentheses I-DLE, or whatever you want to call them, Neverland is their official fan name, but I think Girdles is way classier. With GFRIEND, their fandom is called Buddy, but as we all know, if a girl calls you a buddy, then you have automatically been friend-zoned. I was going to suggest the fandom name Tampon, but I gotta draw the line somewhere. Golden Child's fandom name is called Goldenness, but if any parent ever refers to their kid as a golden child, they are a brat. iKON's fandom is called Iconic, but I'm gonna be real with you guys, there is only one icon in this world, and that is the legendary Mariah. Show some respect, batch. Infinite's fandom is called In Spirit, but when you take the infinity symbol and turn it 90 degrees, you get the number 8. I don't know about y'all, but when I saw that ITZY came out with Midzy, I was thinking Itsy Bitsy Spider. Bitsy Spider, I mean, that is legendary. I want to call myself a Bitsy Spider. IU's fandom is called UANA, but if you want to go by the original IU, Indiana University, you're going to have to call yourself a Hoosier. K&K's fandom is called Tinkerbell, which is only because they saw it from a movie. Why they didn't want to call us Kinky is beyond me. LOONA's fandom is called Orbit. I don't know, I thought, like, Lunatic would fit. Because, you know, Stan LOONA! Orange Caramel's fandom is called Candies. When you consume too much of orange caramel, you get cavities. Duh. Pentagon's fandom is called Universe. Really? Not Pentagram? Rain's fandom is called Clouds. I think their fans should be just called this symbol, because he invented it. Red Velvet's fandom is called Rebelove. Diabetes.
You know, diabetes.
Secret Number's fandom is called Locky, or Rocky, but it should have just been called 4, because that's the secret number, and now you must die. 17's fandom is called Carrot, but I thought Not Legal would work too, because they're not legal. SNUPER's fandom is called Swing. Really? You couldn't have called yourself Snoopy? That was like the most obvious choice there. StayC's fandom is called Sweet. Really? I thought StayC works really well with Jennie. Because they're BFFs for life, they're best friends, and they share all the latest gossip, and they talk about boys, and they're gonna be bridesmaids with each other when they grow up, and they're gonna have such a history together because they've already lived each other's lives at just 16 years old, okay? Target. Their fandom is called Wonnie. I mean, that's great and all, but Walmart, hello? Teen Top's fandom is called Angel, but when I think of Teen Top, I have to go the other way, Adult Bottom. Because that fandom name complements the group's name. The Boyz' fandom is called The Bee. Bruh. See, that's a way better fandom name. The Rose's fandom is called Black Rose, but I think their fans should be Thorny, because they're thorny for the rose. Rawr! Tomorrow by Together's fandom is called MOA. I still think Notepad works, because it's text file. U-Kiss's fandom is called Kiss Me, but why couldn't they call them First Base? It's the most obvious choice here. VAV's fandom is called Vamps, and if you didn't know, VAV stands for Very Awesome Voice, which I think the fandom should be Very Awesome Group, VAG. and call it a day. Alright, I'm being real with you all. I'm still salty that VIXX went with Starlight over VapoRub. Years later, I am still upset about this. Come on, VapoRub! VapoRub! It's really soothing! Weki Meki's fandom is called Keyring. I mean, when I think Weki Meki, we have to rhyme it. Freaky deaky! And finally, last one, Wonho's Weenie, or Winnie. Weenie. I just simply want to just call myself a hoe. It's short, simple, and gets right to the point. Well, that's it for today, folks. Share below which fandom names you'd like to change. I hope you all enjoyed this and laughed at some point. As always, thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. While you're here, check out many more of my K-pop videos on all kinds of topics, and I'll see you next time.